I think last time we saw you, we had just started doing the show without an audience.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were the first show. The
Yeah,
first show
there you
that
are.
I
Need to know
experienced
one.
without an
That's right.
audience. Yeah, small but mighty.
Oh,
Your
we had some
your
people there.
crew,
Yeah, it
your
was
colleague. Yeah.
Angie. Yeah, it was,
Was
like
that all
it was
staff?
all staff. Yeah, it was an all-staff
We
audience.
have so fewer people now. I can't believe that was all staff.
You know what's so funny? Those
They
are
were
you,
as enthusiastic as the audience.
Exactly.
Is what I'm used to.
They're paid.
Angela.
They're paid.
Just so you know, those are the people we usually try to keep away from the celebrities. But this, for one show only, we let them.
So
near
well,
the
bring us up to speed. What have you been up to since we last saw you?
My gosh, the long, protracted hiatus.
Yes, right.
I wanted to relax and all of that, maybe travel a little bit. Of course, not much of that, if any, and just lots of rest, reading recipe books, coming up with different meals, trying to keep it interesting, family time, naps.
Are you a napper?
I have become one. I've become very professional with that thing now. Yeah, really good. I look forward to it.
To dive into it, what time is the nap and for what duration?
Surprisingly, sometimes it's about 4 o'clock, which is kind of scary because you think by 10:30 I'm going to be wide awake.
Yeah.
But I'm able to go back to bed, which is good. But then I wake up at 4 or 5.
Right. Throws
Right.
you off a little bit.
What is time anymore anyway? You know, it's funny, I heard you say that you've been reading cookbooks and making recipes or planning recipes. I've been just reading cookbooks like a person might read a crime novel. And I've got to tell you, it's like, it feeds your soul. I'm not a very good cook, but I enjoy the art of reading a cookbook.
You hope you're going to, be able to do that one day, and it's going to be delicious. It's going to look and taste just like the picture.
We're doing Fitness, Jen, You Ready week around here.
Right.
Have you been doing at-home fitness for yourself during all of this?
I've been trying to keep it together. I've been going through ebbs and flows, at the start of, last March, in the spring, at the start, like everyone is on the couch, Netflix and wine, and then you begin to creep up a little bit, and you're like, oh, I got to get a handle on this. So then I, got back into a little gym, my little elliptical and weights and picking that up. And that was looking pretty good. And you said, okay, well, it's summertime. It's going to heat up, and we're going to come out of this. And then it tended to extend, and I got depressed again. So began to spread again. And it was like, you know what? At the end of this, I don't want all this girth. So I'm sort of back in it, on the good foot.
I've got to tell you, Angela, it actually comforts me to hear you say that, because Ryan and I can tell you I don't know where we are in our ebb and flow. I just know that right before we got you connected via satellite, I sneezed and popped the button off my skirt. And that
And she blamed me.
I did blame him. I don't know why it's his fault.
She said, Brian, that's your
That
fault.
cologne you wore, Brian. No.
So,